Hi, Jackie Van Riller, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about being more playful. As I've had baby goats for about a week now, I just see how playful they are. They just jump around and play, and they're always like bouncing around and just having a good time. And I think that as we are so stressed in our daily lives, we forget about this piece of playfulness. The stress comes along and we just kind of shut off that part of ourselves. And is there a way that we can introduce or invite more playfulness into our lives? And so I'm going to show you some points to help to reduce that stress and allow you to have more circulation, more fun, and more joy, which are all related to playfulness. So we're going to start with some relaxing points. So taking your magic wand and going back and forth over point 124. On the right-hand side where I am, this has to do with the gallbladder, and it's about releasing feelings of resentment. Notice that when we feel resentful, we definitely don't feel like being playful, right? We're stressed, we're blaming things on other people, and instead of connecting, we're disconnecting. And this idea of playfulness is really important for connecting with people. Even if you feel stressed, and particularly if you feel stressed, notice that if you can invite some of that playfulness in, and see if that can just help reduce that level of stress that you're feeling. A lot of times, we're so stressed that we don't allow ourselves to have fun. All right, next we're going to come over here. These points for relaxing the shoulders. The shoulders are about that weight or that stress that you carry around in your life with you. And what if you could just let some of that go and just say, you know, I feel like this is my responsibility, but I'm going to actually allow other people to help me with this. Notice that as you allow help, as you allow that connection in your life, that things become easier, they become more fun, and people want to help you. Just like you want to help other people want to help you. And so you don't have to carry that weight all by yourself. So look into finding people that want to help you or people that you've helped in the past and ask them for assistance or ask them or allow them to help. A lot of times people want to help and you just don't allow them, and we don't even realize that we're cutting off that ability to get help and to get more connection and more community in our lives. All right, next we're going to come down here to the center of our forehead, and this has to do with the mind. A lot of times our mind is going 1,000 miles a minute, and it disconnects us from our heart, and it disconnects us from our gut. And so when our mind is just going, we want to be able to relax it and say, okay, you can shut down now. I don't need to think about things. I actually want to connect with people. I want to be more playful, more fun. Coming down to the third eye, this is about knowing, having that intuition as to when is a good time to be playful or having that connection with people, having that intuition. And as we come down between our brows, we're getting that point for the parasympathetic nervous system, that rest and digest. This just helps us to connect with our body, to be more intuitive, to be more guided. And we really need that guidance. We need that intuition to know when is a good time to be playful. And coming down to the diaphragm, this is about breathing. Notice that when you're breathing more deeply, things just flow more easily in your life. You're able to get rid of the negative more easily, the stress more easily, and you're able to have fun and have that vibrancy in your life that playfulness brings. Then we're going to go down to this point at the end of the nose, right here. And this is all about the heart. The heart is about circulation. It's about joy. It's about bringing joy to all areas of your life. And as you can see on the face map, if you get my emails, there's a little heart there. And this is all about your blood. This is about keeping your blood nutrient-rich, oxygen-rich, so that you literally have this amazing blood floating through your body. And blood is an extension of your joy. Then we're going to come here, we're going to open up our nasal passageways, coming right in front of that nasal bone, doing some up and down motions here. And this is allowing oxygen into our nasal passageways, and then coming down and working under the cheekbones. This is getting that oxygen all the way to the bottom of our lungs, so taking that deep breathing Knowing that oxygen in your breath is a major part of your energy, right? If you're breathing shallowly, you're probably leading a pretty shallow life. If you're breathing fully and deeply, you're probably leading a more expanded, joyful life. It's how you breathe is how you live your life. Coming up to here to the point where the top of the ear meets the face, it's also about relaxing the shoulders, relaxing that idea of the weight that you have to carry around, the stress that you have to carry around. When we feel like our life is just stressful and it's not fun, we're going to feel that in our shoulders. So coming to the other side, working that nasal bone right in front of the nasal bone, right underneath the cheekbones, and encouraging that oxygenation all the way to the deepest parts of your lungs. Taking in a deep breath, allowing it to go all the way to the bottom of your lungs. And knowing that as you breathe more fully and expandedly, you'll also feel that in your life. You're going to feel that vibrancy, that health, that playfulness, that fun. You'll be able to let go of stress much more easily. We're going to come in and work the whole area of the lungs, knowing that the lungs are really important for your overall vibrancy. Our lungs hold the emotions of sadness and grief, and sadness and grief can block our joy, block our ability to have fun, to feel good. And so as we're working this area, feel for little areas that feel lumpy or bumpy, and then spend about 5 or 10 seconds in that area. You can support the skin if that feels better. I'm finding a little spot right here. It just feels like there's some resistance when I'm doing my little circles in the area, and so I know that that area needs a little extra love and attention. And it feels good as I'm doing that. I'm feeling like something is releasing. Knowing that the lungs hold sadness and grief. Sadness and grief block your ability to take full and expansive breaths. I'm going to come and work this area right here. And on the face map, there's another heart right in this area. This is the area of the pericardium. So this is a point that allows the heart to increase and enhance its ability to circulate blood. So it's enhancing the pumping action of the heart. So this is a great point for increasing circulation, really good for sleep apnea as well. And if you have crow's feet in this area, that's literally a sign of your sadness overpowering your joy. So as we work this area, and as we decrease any wrinkles that might be in here, we're also going to be increasing our ability to feel joy and happiness and have fun and be playful. I'm in here working the whole area. And then we can come up and work this area under the brow, almost going upwards, giving our brow a little lift as we're doing this. This area underneath the brow is about showing our true self to the world, our true, playful, fun self. A lot of times we will hide ourselves from the world because we don't think that we're worthy, or we don't think we're good enough, or we just don't trust ourselves. So as we're giving this little upward motion here, just notice, where can I be more of me in my world? Where can I have more fun? Where can I have more joy? Where can I have just a better outlook on life, a better attitude about life? And then doing that same thing on the other side. So we're working on the other side. We are going to work the spleen point in here. The spleen holds the energy of lifting yourself up, lifting your mood, lifting your internal organs, even lifting your skin. If you find that you have the droopy jowls, that's a function of the spleen. The spleen also helps to support blood vessels, so it keeps our blood nice and strong within the vessels. If your spleen is weak, you might notice that you get varicose veins, or you have spider veins, or things like that. And so we're really supporting this flow of blood through working the spleen. So supporting our joy. And coming in here, working the entire area of the lungs, increasing vitality, increasing oxygenation. This is also going to improve skin hydration. And one of the cool things about the lungs as well is that the lungs are about allowing your spirit to shine through your skin. So notice that after you're doing this, that your skin will be much brighter, much more even toned. And it's a really, really easy way to get amazing skin. Just work this entire lung area on a daily basis. You're going to find that your skin will improve in its health and its vitality, in its elasticity, its plumpness, color, texture, all of those things. Also really good for rashes. Rashes are just our body's way of trying to detoxify through our skin. Coming up and working under the brows, giving a little upward motion here. And this is about showing your true self to the world, being yourself, allowing yourself to live the life that you love. Instead of trying to hide from the world, show off who you really are. What are the things that are important to you? And the right people will be drawn to that. I'm going to come up and do that one more time, just giving a little lift here underneath the brow. This might be a really tender area, and you can support it with your finger if you want to. I think I feel a good spot right in here. I'm just going to hang out there for a few seconds, give that some extra love and attention. And notice where in your life you can use more playfulness. Is it in your relationships? Is it in work? Is it in your hobbies? Where is it that you can just use a little bit more playfulness? Next point we're going to do is right here at the top of the chin, and this is the point for the small intestine. The small intestine is the paired organ with the heart, and it's all about making good life choices, but also having fun and digesting life. It's a great point to work to help to digest your food, to digest your life, and also just to have more playfulness and fun. And as always, we're going to go working around the ear. You can either go down the front side of the ear and back up, or you can work up and down this front side of the ear. And this allows more flow and increases the lymphatic drainage of your face, allowing your body to detoxify any cellular waste or things like that that don't need to be in between your skin cells. And this will help your skin to become more sculpted, more even toned, more moisturized, hydrated. All of the wonderful things that we want for our skin. And just notice after doing this, notice if your skin is brighter, if it's more bright, more even toned. You might even notice that your eyes are wider. I'm already seeing it in my skin just from these few minutes. It's been, 13 minutes? And you can already see that in my skin. So I'd love to hear what you're hearing in what you're seeing in your skin as well as you're doing these techniques. If you're not already subscribed to my email, make sure you do that so you get these face maps delivered right to your inbox. Check out my website to order your magic wand, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you soon.